Here I'm holding two 12x6 electric propellers. One of them is a real APC, the other one is an APC style propeller from Hobby King. Can you tell them apart? I can't. I think this is the APC style propeller. It's a little bit lighter in color, but otherwise, physically, by looking at them, they look identical to me. They have exactly the same shape. Once you start digging a little bit deeper, there's more differences than that. The clone one is about 5 grams lighter, it's 23 grams versus 28 grams for the real one. But the real difference is that the clone propeller is a lot more flexible. It's just a more flexible plastic. The real APC is just very stiff, which is a nice quality that it has. But once you put it on a model airplane and fly it, then you really see the differences. But I did a bench test. The clone one drawing 20 amps, and this is with my Park 480 electric motor on Kilo 3D. Drawing 20 amps, the clone one did 6,400 RPM. The real APC did 7,000 RPM. That's a big difference. And then I went to full throttle. With the clone one, I was drawing 27 amps. With the real APC, I was drawing 22 amps. That's 5 amps difference. And this motor is rated for 22 amps continuous. So if I had just put in the clone and assume, oh yeah, they look the same, it's the same propeller, and assume that it's the same, I would have probably burned out the motor. So I'm really glad I did some bench testing. But then I actually flew them, and things were interesting again, because I had to fly the clone propeller with about two clicks lower on the throttle to get about the same thrust, the same airspeed. And I got about the same flight time with both of them. So my conclusion is that what I think is really going on is that the clone one, because it's flexible, is bending a little bit while it's turning. So it has an effective pitch that's a little bit higher than the APC. So instead of a 12.6, maybe it's effectively a 12.7. But I'm not ready to say that it's less efficient. In fact, given that it's more flexible, it's probably gonna survive a crash better. I see the APC one snapping, breaking a lot more easily just because it's stiffer. Now, of course, this one was $1. The real APC was $4. That's huge. And I think if I take into account the differences in the pitch, they're really just as good. And I think it's a great value. I've flown both of them. They fly just as well. They look the same. So I will buy the clone one. So till next time.